Hello, ladies and gentlemen. The Blue Hedgehog 2010 here.
Hello, I'm his brother James.
And we are here finally getting around to TellTale Game Weekends. And last year I did a session between The Walking Dead Season 1 as well as Back to the Future the game. This time around we'll be going through The Wolf Among Us and The Walking Dead Season 2. And we're going to be doing things a little bit different here. So, like you now know, ladies and gentlemen, I'm my brother here. And here's how we're going to kick things off. First, let's just go ahead and get started connecting here. By the way, major shout out to my girlfriend, BeautyInBlack, for gifting me this game on Steam. If it wasn't for that, we wouldn't be getting around to doing this playthrough to begin with. So, with that said, here's how things are going to work here, ladies and gentlemen. Me and my brother are going to be going through this entire game. I will be handling episode 1 the way I want to. My brother will be handling the next episode. I'll be handling the third episode. He'll be handling the fourth episode. And I'll be handling the last episode.
Nice.
So, yeah. I'm actually looking forward to this. But yeah, so let's just go ahead and get started here. So The Wolf Among Us, I've read articles about it before I got introduced to this game on Game Informer, when I, got their subscription or whatever for being a Power Pro members. This game is actually based off a comic by Vertigo, which is part of DC Comics, on Fables. And I don't really know much about Fables, to be honest. All I know in terms of I'm gonna turn this down a little bit. All I know about Fables is this game in general, The Wolf Among Us. Do you have any experience that have looked into Fables?
I haven't looked into Fables yet. I really want to. I know DC Comics, like you said, there's an adaptation of all these fairy tale creatures living all together in one city. It is called, do they call it Fables also?
I believe so.
It's Fables.
Mm-hmm.
But, no, I know this is TellTale Games, though, so is this a different adaptation from a DC storyline? I'm sure.
This is supposed to be a prologue before the actual comic, from my understanding. So we take role of Bigby Wolf, who happens to be the big bad wolf. Get it? Bigby Wolf, haha. Anyway, yeah, so we, it'll be introduced in this chapter right now, actually. We just got a call from something happening in a tenement building in South Bronx.
Toad had called, right?
Yep.
Mr. Toad? Shit. Bigby! Listen, mate, I know I don't look human. It's a problem, I get it. I just stepped out the apartment for just a second to see what kind of damage this drunk shit is doing. Just cut me a break, yeah? I'll get me glamour first thing in the morning. Cross my arm. No need to kick up a fuss. I'm looking at a 3.
Yeah, so like I said, ladies and gentlemen, I'll be handling the first episode the way I want to handle things. Then my brother will be handling the second episode of how he'll be handling things. So it's going to be like a mix, and I'm actually interested to see what the final outcome of it all is. Will we be the hero of Sheriff Town? Will we be neutral about it, or will we be like the biggest jackass in the entire world?
And yeah, this game is tailored to it, so whatever decision you choose will affect how these characters interact with you.
Yeah.
I think the game even tried to caution you. It showed a little triangle and it said silence is a valid option right when you had called him out on being, literally a fairy tale creature.
Yep.
Want me catching you out of glamour again?
And
It gives you keys like Togo remember.
yeah.
You know. See? This is what
And I noticed that you will be seeing my friends logging on to like games and such like that.
Before he completely tears up the place.
As soon as this cutscene ends, ladies and gentlemen, I will shift tab and sign out of Steam, so that way the notices don't pop up. Now, the only pop-ups that you will notice is the achievements, but that's because I just literally downloaded this game as soon as I got the gift from my girlfriend, so...
So what set him off? Who knows why it was this time? Man's got a hair trigger. I avoid him as much as possible. When did he start drinking? Not sure he ever stopped.
Fuck you!
I didn't know
Oh boy.
anyone else was up there.
So yeah, I introduced my brother James into this game. I think it was like maybe a year back, maybe a year ago, somewhere around there. Like, I owned this game first on the PlayStation 3. And because I couldn't handle much of the loading times or whatever, because TellTale Games are known for their horrendous loading times onto the consoles.
Oh yeah.
So, like, whatever TellTale game I see, I usually just try to pick it up on Steam first. But anyway, let me go on ahead and sign out of here, actually. Yeah, sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. You won't be seeing that ever again. Alright, so anyway. So yeah, you can interact around you just like you did in Back to the Future or The Walking Dead or whatever. Interact with objects that may be used later on during the episode. And remember, whatever actions you use or do in this game will be effective to the plot. So like, say, you have an option to kick the door down, or you can just knock on the door. Me being the kind of player I am, I'm just gonna knock on the door, because, you know, courteous, whatever.
God damn you! Know who I am
Whoa,
now,
whoa, hey,
don't
hey!
You've got something on your face.
fuck are you talking about, you stupid? I'll fucking kill you! You fucker!
Alright, what's going on?
Time to tell the old age tale of the woodsman and the big bad wolf.
Get the fuck out of the way before you get the axe again.
You're drunk, alright? Think this through. If you keep on like this, I won't have any choice but to put you down.
Put me down? You got a shit fucking memory, Wolf.
So like, is this supposed to be based off of the Grimm fairy tales or just the fairy tales in general? Like, have you done it, gotten into research on that?
Actually,
Yeah.
let's see. So there's Grimm fairy tales. And there's, DC Comics.
Go
Yeah. And obviously, I prefer the PC versions of the TellTale games anyway, because the buttons are more responsive onto the PC rather than the consoles themselves. That much is a given. Can't touch this. Can't touch this. Can't touch this. Also, I do love the voice of Bigby. In fact, most of the characters have, like, good voice to them. It's great. I love it. By the way, if you don't dodge right there, you will die. Just so you know.
Well, like, I don't know, I'm trying to find some info on it, and of course it's telling me, you know, there are going to be characters in this game from fairy tales and fables, like the Crooked Man.
You should probably get
And there's
out.
going to be
Look,
Bloody
I'm not leaving
Mary,
until I get what's
you know,
mine.
You're not getting
Georgie Porgy, you know.
I'll
But I
fucking
we'll,
put you in
we
the
already know
ground.
this.
Yeah.
You
So I don't know,
hear me?
I'm going to assume it might be a little bit different
Time.
What?
than Grimm's Fairy Tale, but Grimm's Fairy Tale was pretty
Well,
good.
Fables is pretty much a Grimm ever after you know the fairy tales, pretty much though.
Oh my God, you bastard!
And still you talk.
Fuck.
So yeah, we just took care of the woodsman.
What the hell is going on? What happened?
A little misunderstanding that turned into a real shit show. Don't worry, you saw the best bits.
There's more where that came from, girly.
Knock it off!
Look, this is just the start of a shitty night for me. I just need the money he owes me, then I can go.
Are you alright?
I'm hunky-dory. Thanks for asking.
What's your name?
Whatever you'd like it to be, handsome.
Don't make this more difficult than it has to be.
Sorry, Sheriff. Wouldn't want to add any difficulty to your night.
Why was he hitting you?
The game will point this out as well, but you know, keep an eye on that ribbon that's tied around her neck.
He started beating on me. Then you showed up, started beating on him. That about cover it, hun?
I'm the woodsman, you whore. I saved Little Red Riding Hood from this monster. I cut this fucker open and filled his belly full of stones and threw him in the fucking river. That's who the fuck I am, you stupid bitch!
Would you excuse me for a moment?
By all means.
I don't know if you could really avoid that altercation.
No,
with
you
the
can't.
woodsman now.
No, you really can't. Like that's the problem I have with most of the Telltale games. Is just that you think there's a way, that there's an alternative on trying to solve, you know, to resolve a fight or whatever, but you know, really there isn't.
Hey, Toad. My car. Yeah. Give me a second. Oh, no, by all means. Take your time. Make yourself comfortable. Can I get you anything? Pillow, perhaps?
I would have been like, how's your insurance?
Sorry about that. We ended up going...
Of course you would.
Couldn't be avoided. I can't be mad at you. I called you, and you come to help. I can't be mad. But even when you help, things end up more fucked than they started.
Well, at least you're not fucking dead. So it'll be explained in this game as well, but Fables are pretty much hard to kill. For whatever reason. No, Fables are what they are. They're non-human pretty much. They may look human in this game, but you know, due to living in a mundane world, they have to undergo a system called glamours, which, you know, turns them into humans to begin with.
Damn.
I must ask you a question. That looks like it must be a splitting headache.
What are you doing?
I'm just getting what he owes me. You alright back there? I mean, your eyes and the teeth? You're not
No.
really supposed to do that, are you?
Not if I can avoid it.
Hey, that's enough to like get it canceled at work or something.
He's got an accident, Brain. He's not feeling that.
It's more from me. He'll be fine.
I'll kill you, you fucking bitch.
Let me help you.
Yeah, whatever.
He's having a bad day.
That makes two of us. I guess it's a good thing fables are hard to kill.
Suppose it is.
How would she know?
Because she's supposed to be a fable herself, but she's already human to begin with, so I mean...
I know, but she hadn't even told him that. And it's kind of funny how he brings that up.
Hmm.
Could've.
Come on.
Because, like, to everybody, all the citizens, he's just supposed to be the sheriff.
Yeah.
He's Bigby.
Yep.
Here.
I do love Bigby Wolf as,
Who do you want?
you know, character. You know, especially in the Fable universe. Like, I never saw the big bad wolf to be an important character than he is here in this universe.
Hey, you like my ribbon?
Beautiful.
So yeah, so keep note about that
Thank
purple
you.
ribbon. That's going to come into play in the later episodes.
I feel like we've met before.
We probably have. We all sort of knew each other at one point or another. But things change, I guess.
I guess.
And the woodsman is gone. He finally decided I had enough of this shit and just decided to walk off.
Stop. We don't have to make any more of a thing out of it than it already is.
Are you sure?
He's had enough. For tonight, at least. Wouldn't be surprised if he has an axe to grind, though. That wasn't intentional. Sorry.
How much was it he owed you?
100.
Yeah, if you haven't noticed, she's a prostitute.
Up empty-handed.
Yeah. The real world, ladies and gents.
Yep.
I'll be fine.
It's okay.
Gotta make ends meet somehow. Just so long as you're protected, I suppose.
20, 40, 7, 8, 58. That's all I got. It'll help, right? Take it.
It's okay. I'll be fine. You've done enough, really.
See, the actions I perform in this game is literally the actions I would try to do in real life, because I remember back when I was working at Walmart as an overnight cashier, and like, if anyone, like, you know, I don't do this anymore nowadays, you know, for obvious reasons, but like,
It's late for an office visit, Sheriff.
but you know, when someone asks for like a box of cigarettes or something like that, I buy them a box of cigarettes.
Everyone knows that.
Good to know.
You should get cleaned up. You look like shit.
Of course, you know.
Term lightly. Some of these look pretty bad.
But yeah, but I mean, I don't do that, you know, very often unless, you know, I trust the person. You know, that they'll pay me back or whatever.
Hey,
Because I'm not the kind of generous person that I was before.
you're not as bad as everyone says you are.
I love the performance of this game so much. Like, TellTale Games really did an outstanding job on this. So yeah, so I'll be handling this series like I handled the TellTale Game Weekends, you know, last year, ladies and gentlemen. You know, like I said, during one session I'll do one episode of The Wolf Among Us, and then the second session will be The Walking Dead Season 2. So yeah, and actually on The Walking Dead Season 2, I'm actually going to be having my... we're going to be having our cousin co-commentating with me on that.
Oh, wait. Rachel?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yep.
was literally just the beginning.
Yes.
That's crazy.
I remember your first reaction. It's just like, what, is that it? It's like, no, that's only the beginning. It's like, are you fucking kidding me? Yeah, like, this is literally a story-driven game. Like, per episode is at least 2 hours long. Less than that, if you're quick about certain things. Like, it's crazy. So yeah, actually, I'm gonna show something off here because not most people would pick this up. But hey, look!
Bullfinch Street, glass slipper shoes.
Yep.
Yeah, I guess shoes by Cinderella. Yes.
Yeah, we never get to see Cinderella, like, ever.
That's crazy.
Yeah, like...
Luxury apartments. Wish they wouldn't advertise that.
Yeah, I want to look into the comics of Fables so very badly. Then again, I want to look into the comics of Scott Pilgrim versus the World as well.
So this place is Woodland.
Yep.
Woodland Market.
Yep. This is where, you know, Fables live.
Speaking of...
There's no walking on the grass. No White's orders. Everything.
I'll be sure to send her an apology.
Pretty sure Beauty has a real name. I believe it's Belle, wasn't it? So my question is, why didn't they use her real name Belle instead of Beauty?
I know this looks a little odd, but there's an explanation, I swear.
You're out pretty late.
Is there some sort of curfew I don't know about? What's with a third degree? Damn it.
For what?
Lady full of secrets. Gotta love it.
Please, Bigby. Promise me you won't tell Beast you saw me. He worries too much as it is, and it would just make my life a lot easier. Just...
I bet like I'm staying out of it.
Promise me?
Sure.
I'm staying out of it.
Promise.
Thank you, Bigby. I'll explain it all to you later. I will, but I have to go. Thank you for trusting me. Really.
Toodles, Beauty.
Appreciate it, Bigby.
We won't see you until the next episode. Like, clearly, that's the only time we see her in this episode.
This game
Yeah.
does have a lot of twists.
Yeah, it really does.
Some of the jokes about this game that have been made also.
Oh, yeah.
It's just